In the back of your papers, if you flip them over, it gives us the answers. I want you to go to the back and look at your answers and correct them. Put a check mark over the ones you got correct and correct the ones you didn't get right. Okay? So when we flip our paper, I want you guys to correct yourselves. Guys, class.
Yes.
Everybody look up here. If you got yours correct, give yourself a check mark. So if you have he's here, give yourself a check. If you didn't get it right, just be honest with yourself. Test yourself and correct your words to what you have to what goes on correctly, okay? Let's see, test yourself. How good of a doctor were you? Did you perform good surgery? Did you need some practice? Show me. Hey doctors, how did you think you did? Good. Give me a thumbs up if you got 5 right. Give me a thumbs up if you got at least 5 right. At least 5. If you got more, that's okay. I just want you to, if you got to 5 correct, give me a thumbs up. Good. A lot of us, okay? If you got at least 10 right, give me a thumbs up. Good. If you got, how many do we have? 12? 12 right. Give me a thumbs up. Good. Okay. All right. So, now it's time for the ultimate test, okay? You have checked yourselves, and we said wherever we take out our letters from, our words, we have to put an apostrophe in place of it, right? So, in the middle of your tables, Sophia, everybody look up over here. In the middle of your tables, you should have a page that looks like this. Do you guys see it?
No, I don't have it.
Oh,
You never give us.
that is over here.
You never give us that. You never give us.
Okay. everybody should have a worksheet that looks like this. Everybody look up. Okay, the first two, you can work on them together with your team. And you're gonna put them on the first side. You can work together for the first two. The last two, which are gonna be at the bottom, you're going to work on them on your own, and you're gonna put them in the back part. Guys, boys and girls, are you listening? Okay, everybody look up here. Wayne, can you explain the instructions to the class? What did I say? We have to be paying attention. Okay? Audrey, can you explain the instructions to the class? Thank you. One side, the first two, are going to be with your team members from your table. You're going to solve them together. The last two, which are in the back, you're going to work on them by yourself. Okay? So, the instructions are simple. You're going to get, everybody has different contractions in their tables. Okay? Now, for the first ones, for example, if I have the word, hold on, everybody look up here. Nobody's talking, right? I talk, you guys listen. If I have the word do and not, I'm going to make a contraction from it. Do not.
No.
Don't. I'm going to write it up here. I took out my O, so I'm going to put an apostrophe where my O was taken out of. Okay? So I want you guys to work on that. Anybody have any questions before we start? Okay. Okay. So you guys know what to do. The first two, you're working with your teams. The other two in the back, you're going to work on them by yourself. I have some Band-Aids here that you're going to cut out. And I want you to put this in place of the apostrophe for the two hardest words in your list. The ones that you think were the hardest to you, you're going to cut these out and you're going to place them right there. They could be the ones that you worked with your team, or they could be the ones that you worked on individually. Okay? So we're going to cut these out and you're going to glue them onto as in place of the apostrophe for the two hardest words. Okay? I want you to decide that on your own, not your table. You will decide which ones are the hardest words. I just want you to pick the ones that you think could be the hardest, even if you don't think it's the hardest.
Why do we only have 2 Band-Aids?
I'm going around again.
Okay. Here you go. Aw, they're so cute. I found my 2 ones. It did not and oh, you're supposed to say
If you are finished early, you can raise your hand, and I have a story here, and you're going to look for the contractions in the story, and you're going to write them in the back. Okay? Only for those who finished early.
I don't have a paper.
You don't have papers? There you go. Make sure you put your names on them, okay? I want to see you guys working together, and maybe I can give out points for the teams that are working together.
So I think that. Oh? Of what? She couldn't. Yeah, couldn't.
You should.
No.
Shouldn't.
Right there. Right here.
I'm taking it. Am I taking my team? Shouldn't. Am I taking my shouldn't?
Would.
Because I'm not saying should not. I'm going to place an apostrophe here.
One more word.
Yes, Bethany?
Did you just say? I'm already done. Guess what? I'm already done. They're super easy. Yeah, because I went S-A-S-U-L-T and then N-T.
No, we're on.
No, not right there. Yeah, you're two buddies.
Boys and girls, our voice levels are going up. I love the way table 6 is working. We're working on this quietly. Remember, you're putting on a band-aid on the place in place of the apostrophes on the hardest words that you think you had on your list. Even if you think that they were easy, I want you to pick the 2 that you think could be the most challenging to somebody else. Okay?
Which one? You know why? Do not.
Table 1 is working really well.
The cooking was really hard. Nothing was wrong. Didn't